Hi, ladies. First of all, I just want to apologize sincerely for the change in time for our very first video. I had something come up that was totally unavoidable and caused me to have to change this to start a little bit later. So I apologize. You had on your calendar noontime Pacific. I also want to let you know that this Wednesday also I need to adjust the time to be 12:30 Pacific instead of noon. And of course there are replays available, so you'll definitely be able to catch up on it if you miss anything at all. And so I want to start off and just talk a little bit about sort of this process that I've gone through in preparing for this challenge and the learning that I've done. And they say so much that you teach what you need to learn and remember. And that's been true every single time I've been studying up and learning new things and sharing them. And I have such an exciting thing that happened to me during the preparation for this challenge that I'll share more about on Thursday. But it was basically being presented with an opportunity that I had to go for something that was kind of a huge financial milestone for me, and just the nerves I had and the fear. And so I'll talk more about that as we go along for our week here, and just kind of what came up for me and how I dealt with that so that I really was able to achieve that financial milestone that was even more than I expected. And so maybe you're wanting to apply for a promotion or raise your rates. Maybe you just want to achieve that next milestone in your business, and maybe it's not happening for you, or you're just having all kinds of sensations coming up and thoughts and feelings and how to deal with those. And so this challenge this week is so exciting for me because it deals so much with mindset. And mindset is a couple of things from my perspective. First of all, I do believe it's an attitude that if you have positive thoughts and if you think good things, that's a part of it. But I think the more powerful part of mindset is that it's an intention that you set. It's a deliberate choice you make about what thoughts you really want to have, and you choose to have the thoughts that are going to serve you. And so one of the questions I have for you is, do you think you are an under-earner? Do you think you are an under-earner? And in one of the preparation emails I sent before our time together, so hi ladies, there were 15 statements to complete to really assess whether you feel like you're an under-earner. And no shame for any of this, that just some awareness so that you really know where you're at. And I think that's powerful, is to gather the data so that you can then make some decisions and move forward with that. So just pay attention to your mindset as you're answering those statements. And I will also post them in the comments for today's video if you happen to not have, hi Shelly, seen the email. So first question, do you think you're an under-earner? And then, again, being an under-earner is not your destiny. And by the end of the week, you're going to have 5 very specific strategies. If I'm one thing, I am definitely the person that likes super practical things that you can actually do. I love getting results and doing things that actually move me forward in where I want to go. So if now is not the time for you, when is it going to be the time? When is it going to be your time to actually go for it? And realize too that with money mindset, it's an evolutionary process. So while you will be learning some strategies and some skills that you won't have to relearn, you're going to have to reapply those as you go forward and get closer to each of those money milestones that you have, because we can get to one point and we can do all of the things that I'm going to share with you and reach that milestone. And then we get beyond there and all of those thoughts and sensations come up again and really challenge us. And so being really good at applying these strategies is where your success is going to lie. Also in the preparation materials, and I will link this again too in the comments, is a money mindset meditation that I provided in the email. And I want to encourage you to do this. Super simple, but it really can help you see where is that point in my income that I really start having issues in terms of mindset that, hey, Bonita, thank you. And, what level is it? Is it maybe when I say $100,000 and I say six figures, that's where I feel super uncomfortable? Or is it 50,000? Or find the number for you right now that is where you really get uncomfortable, and learn what that is, because then what we're going to do is we're going to apply these strategies this week to move you beyond that so that you can really earn what it is that you desire. And really, the simple part of this, and it's not easy, I grant you that, the simple part of this is have a desire and a determination to change. And if you have those two things and you really are persistent, things are going to happen for you. They absolutely will. But that's part of what you need to learn from these strategies, is setting your mindset so that you really continue forward. Okay, so let's talk about the mindset for today. And I think, Bonita, you cannot see me, so I am not sure. I can see myself. Bonita, can you see me now? Let me know. In front of me on my screen, I see a house. We had some snow here today, a little bit of excitement, but not like the rest of the world is experiencing. So Bonita, let me know if you can see me now. And so I want to talk about the strategy for today, because this is really such a great place to start. And it's super important. So today is about, you still can't see me. I'll be darned. Well, heavens to Murgatroyd. It was good before, Shelley said. Pixels only. Okay, so I'm thinking, Shelley, that I'm back now. And so I'm just going to keep going here. So today is about declaring your intention. And this is so important because I want you to think about your intention like a goal. And a goal is just a destination that you want to go to. So the more clear and concise you are on that destination and that goal that you want to get to, the much higher likelihood in that you are to achieve it. So think about if you were traveling someplace and you just said, I want to go to the Southeast United States. That's really general. It would get you in the area, but when are you actually going to get there? If you actually do. So being really clear about your goal and your intention makes it much more likely that you're going to achieve it. So today is really setting your intention for what it is that you want to achieve in terms of financial goals. It might be that you have an income goal. You want to earn $100,000 this year, or you want to go for that promotion, or you want to raise your rates. So be really specific about what your intention is. And then also understanding why do you want to achieve that? And today's worksheet that I'm going to post in the comments will have these questions for you to think through. Because understanding your motivation and your why behind that financial number is really going to drive your ability to accomplish it. Because there are going to be some tough times, let me tell you. Fear is going to come up, but it doesn't have to stop you. And there are going to be some tough times. So really remembering and being clear on kind of your inspiration or your motivation about why you want to achieve that next money milestone is going to be really important. Another thing that can be important in terms of setting your intention is, what is it that you want to accomplish with having that financial goal? That if your goal from an income perspective is $100,000, what is having that amount of money going to allow you to do? And again, that supports your motivation, your inspiration, but really being clear kind of sort of what's the real outcome. Most of us don't want money for just money's sake. We really want to do something with that and to serve others and to help people. And so just being clear about what's the purpose behind the money that you are wanting to attract. And be open to possibilities. This is really an interesting one for me, and more I'll share this week about how I was able to achieve one of my money milestones. Was an opportunity came to me that I had not really considered. And I like to stick with my plans. And so something unexpected coming to me was quite an adjustment that I had to make. And once I did open myself to really consider it, I was able to really achieve my money milestone and just get a lot of peace with that. So be open to possibilities as they're coming to you, and just be aware of once you set your intention, there are things that are going to come to you that are going to be opportunities. So really just kind of be aware of that. Now, you don't need to know how you're going to actually accomplish your money milestone yet. You just need to set your intention today. That's all of what today is. Decide what you want and be willing to go for it. So write down the amount, and I really recommend, along with the worksheet that we have, is to also put it on a sticky note or put it in locations where you're going to regularly see it. And it's then going to become sort of part of your mindset that you will be, pursuing that particular intention. Again, observe yourself around money. And then on the worksheet, there's an affirmation that gives you a couple of examples that you can use when whatever that specific intention you set, you're going for your next money mindset milestone is. Continue those affirmations, and you can put those on sticky notes and post them as well in different locations that you have. So I just want to leave you with this and just say that decide what pace works for you, and really just continue to be persistent, because if you just put one foot in front of the other and you just keep going, you will eventually get to your goal. So be willing, be open, be flexible, be persistent. And the strategies I'm going to share each day for the rest of the week will really build on this one. But just start simple with your intention. And I will post the worksheet for today in the comments. So tomorrow we're going to cover the second strategy, which is letting go of the ledge. And I like to think of this sometimes if we are holding on to something so tight, our hand is not open to receive the next thing that is coming for us. So part of this is really opening ourselves up to be able to receive those things that are going to help us meet our goal and meet our intention. So thank you so much, ladies, for joining. And I can't wait to come to you tomorrow with strategy number 2 in really just crushing those financial goals that you have. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.